All right, and for the people who do not know who you are, could you introduce yourself?
Yes, hi, I'm Teresa, Matt's mom.
Alrighty, so what would be sort of your best mode of travel and why?
My best mode of travel is not the most, well, it's convenient. I like to drive. It takes the longest, um, but in my opinion, I get to see more of the area. So I guess it would depend on what kind of trip I'm going on. But yeah, I'm a road dog. I like to travel by car. I have a van. We load everything up and we just go. So you can go in an instant. You don't need to plan ahead as much. You just do your thing.
All right, that's awesome. So, what is sort of your favorite place to travel to?
So I like to go visit family and friends. So wherever that is, like we're in Texas right now, so I can hit Louisiana, Colorado, Florida, California. We've kind of got family everywhere, so the drive there is beautiful. And then I get to see everybody at different times of the year, different seasons of the year. It's just an awesome experience.
Mhm. And you mentioned like you've traveled to a lot of places. What sort of goes into traveling, like anywhere like you have been? What goes into it?
It doesn't matter if it's plane, trains, or an automobile. However you go, when you go, you need to plan ahead. So if you're flying somewhere, you need to check the flights. You need a rental car. You have to pack appropriately for the weather. Packing in advance. Make sure you have all your things. It's different. You can load more stuff in your car that's not regulated. You know, you have to have certain sizes on things when you fly, opposed to driving. You can put more things in there, but just count the weather, account whatever activities you are doing, um, and scheduling. I make sure everything's scheduled in advance with all the people involved. So you have events and things that you're doing, schedule things accordingly. But hey, I've also gone on a road trip with me and all the kids, and we just took off and drove. And we just looked up events along the way and hit everything. Hey, San Francisco, Giants are playing this day. Boom, go. Hey, let's double back all the way over to Colorado. Let's watch the Packers Broncos play preseason. Boom, did it. Let's see the Salt Lake in Utah. Just everything along the way. We hit it and looked it up as we went. We just kind of drove until we needed a place to stay and just kind of hung out for 10 days.
Oh, that's incredible.
That was a fun trip.
What advice would you give to someone who has not really kind of traveled a lot? They've kind of stayed place. They're a little like too nervous to travel, or they just don't know what sort of mode to take. What would you say to them?
Travel for sure. Don't get stuck in one place, one thing. Know the world, know the environment. There's a lot out there to see. There's mountains, there's beaches, there's everything in between. Just check it out. And if you're afraid to go by yourself, grab a buddy. You know, take a brother, take a sister, take a best friend. Just have someone that you go with. You just need one person to go if you don't want to travel by yourself. But enjoy and see the world and do all that. It's a big world. There's a lot to see out there, and it's so amazing to, you know, I've been to Hawaii too. I got cousins over there. Just take in whatever you can, wherever you can. And, you know, if you're looking for a cost effective way, it is cheaper to stay with family somewhere. Then you only have the cost of food and, you know, some travel expense, whether it's a flight or gas or a tank in your car. But you travel with a buddy, split it in half. It really cuts your costs.
Mhm. All right. Well, once again, I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to complete this interview and all that stuff. It's awesome to hear all the fun traveling stuff that you've been on, and you know the advice
That
that you
you've been
give.
on, because you've done a lot with me. So, yeah, I take all my kids. We go. We're all travel bugs.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day for this.
No problem. Anytime, kid.
Mhm.